Good morning. Just got back from Body Pump and I have my wonderful noodle arms again, but it's getting better. So each time something gets a little bit better. Noticing that my core strength is really low, so something I definitely need to work on. But surprisingly that my back strength is pretty good. So today is day 25 of our Let's Get Healthy challenge. It's pretty simple to keep track right now because it's literally just the date. Not sure yet what I'm going to do when February starts, but we'll figure it out, right? Mark it on the calendar, something like that. But one of the things that I've noticed in my workouts over this week is that because it's cold outside, I'm forgetting to keep myself hydrated and I'm not wanting to drink as much water. And I've noticed that my strength has actually gone down and I've been a bit nauseous after my workouts. And so I started looking into hydration a little bit more because we all know, yes, it's good to drink water and the bare basics. But wanted to research a little more as to, why does that happen and what are some more benefits of drinking water, maybe just to motivate myself a little bit more. And then some options because honestly, probably like most of us, I really don't like the taste of water. I'll suck it down real quick because I know that I need it, but it's not necessarily my favorite thing in the world. So, found out 2/3 of our body is actually made out of water. And even just a 2% decrease in our hydration can actually create exactly what I was experiencing. So nausea, brain fog, lack of strength, as well as a few other things. And that's not even when you feel thirsty yet. So that 2% decrease, you don't necessarily even feel thirsty yet. When we feel thirsty, it's already too late. We've already bypassed that 2%. So in other words, we just need to keep drinking even when we don't feel thirsty. So, a few of the benefits of doing this. So, when we stay hydrated properly, obviously, as far as weight loss is concerned, we're going to allow proper elimination of fats. And so that's going to be a little bit more efficient. So, of course, toxins also, we definitely need water, and we always talk about lemon water when we're talking about detoxification to flush out all of those toxins through our lymphatic system. So definitely keep all of that flowing, and so hydration is really important there so that we can get all of that gunk out, right? But interestingly enough, drinking more actually also reduces fluid retention because the body knows that it has enough hydration coming in so it doesn't feel like it has to hold on to it. Fat actually does the same thing, and we're going to talk about that on another day because recently this week I also learned that to lose fat, you actually have to eat more fat. But that's a whole nother video, so we'll talk about that later. Drinking water also decreases our appetite. And so that's something else that, was kind of common sense as far as the actual mechanism of, it takes up space. And so, yes, it's going to decrease appetite automatically by taking up some space. But it actually goes a little bit further than that. So when we get thirsty, even before we have that sensation of thirst, we will actually feel a burning sensation in our stomach that's very similar to hunger pains. And so sometimes we may think and mistake that for hunger because we wouldn't think that thirst would be in our stomach, right? And then we think we're hungry instead. And so it can actually act as an appetite suppressant that way too, because we're not mistaking being thirsty for being hungry. It's really important to keep those two separate. Another neat thing, since we're talking about weight loss, is that by staying hydrated and by drinking especially cold fluids, we can actually elevate our metabolism by 30%, I found out. So as the body has to regulate the temperature to keep us at homeostasis of the liquid that we just put in our body, it actually increases our circulation and elevates our metabolism, which of course helps us to also burn more calories and to lose weight. Another neat tidbit, although not related to weight loss, is that when we're hydrated, it actually boosts our mood because our brain has the ability to function better and actually also helps to raise our energy levels. And of course, we definitely need energy levels for when we go work out. So making it a point to drink half of my canteen before my workout and half of my canteen after my workout. I have a 64-ounce canteen. So that's a significant amount, 32 ounce. So that's a significant amount of water. And so that has been Really helpful. So moving forward, I did that today, and moving forward, that's what I'm going to do. Another thing that has really helped me is using a water tracker. So there's a couple ways you can do this. If you are a tech savvy person and you like using apps, there's tons of free apps out there that will actually remind you to drink water. And when you drink, you can just tap on the little water drop or whatever that particular app has, and it will actually log your fluid intake for the day. So that's pretty simple. I'm an old-fashioned kind of paper person, so I actually draw out the little water droplets, and you technically, just depending on, your weight and your height and male, female, your exercise levels, there's really no, amount that I can give you. But generally you want to consume somewhere around 10 8-ounce glasses of water a day. Now that seems really high, but that's what your body needs. And so I'm willing to bet that most of us do not do that because we don't think about it. Life gets busy. So definitely, draw the water drops, fill them in every time you have an 8-ounce glass, or, when you have a 16-ounce, fill in 2, however you want to do that. But just make sure that you're keeping track of your water intake, because you might be surprised at how little, especially when it's cold outside, that you're actually drinking. So what do you do when you hate the taste of water, or when it's just not your favorite thing in the world and you'd rather have something that has a little flavor? So obviously we don't want to drink anything with sugar. So there's a couple of different options that we can actually do here. So option number 1 is going to be essential oils. That has numerous other benefits. We've talked about oils a little bit. You can definitely go to the Essential Life portion of our blog for things there. You can go to the Essentially Free Educators group that we've put together. We've actually put together numerous other groups now that are literally just education based, including the Let's Get Started Essential Oils camp that we're starting on Monday. So if you're not part of that group yet, be sure to ask to join that group, as that's going to give you all the bare basics on how to use essential oils for your health. But essential oils as a whole generally have something different to provide than if we added that particular plant or juice or whatever you want to do. So for example, lemon. So lemon juice we can add to our water, and that's really great for us, especially our lymphatic system, and it helps with our liver. But we have completely different chemical constituents that we get from lemon oil, which actually comes from the rind. So there's lots of different things going on there. Of course, also essential oils are more concentrated, so they have a little bit of a bigger punch for the different things that you're trying to affect. So peppermint is great. All the citrus oils are really great in your water for helping flavor. My favorite is grapefruit, tangerine, and lime. I really like that combination together. It tastes absolutely divine. If you like carbonation, you can drink like soda water and add the oils, and literally it's like soda. It's a great alternative for any type of carbonated drink that you may be accustomed to using. You can also mix juice with carbonated water, and that cuts down on the sugars and also helps you to feel like you're having, that flavored drink. That's really helpful too. So it doesn't just have to be, plain old water. Another great thing that has lots of vitamins and minerals is infusing your water. So cucumbers, strawberries, citrus, mint, there's so many things that we can add. If you go to the blog page, you'll actually see some recipes there for you for some infused waters. Also, just to help you get started, Pinterest is a really great tool for that. There's tons and tons of ideas of infused water on Pinterest also. So lots of creative things that we can do if we don't like the taste of water, right? Well, that's it for today. Don't want to take up too much of your time and have to get back to work, but wanted to reach out and make sure you stay hydrated. Let me know how you're doing on your journey. Shoot me a text. Lots of you have sent me texts of the food that you're making and your success stories and how you're getting out of your comfort zones and exercising and using oils, and that's really exciting. So you can drop me a text, you can, send me a message, however you want to do it. But let's keep each other accountable and have a blessed day. Bye.